Have you ever wondered how we navigate through bustling cities or winding country roads, often without even thinking about it? Humans navigate complex environments almost effortlessly. That's because deep inside your brain, you have a built-in GPS. For some professionals, like London taxi drivers, this ability is so refined that it actually expands the parts of their brain responsible for navigation. This remarkable structure is called the hippocampus. It's the brain's cartographer, responsible for mapping both space and memory. Whenever you explore a new place or try to solve a maze, your hippocampus lights up. Zooming in, we find the stars of this internal navigation system, place cells. Each one of these specialized neurons fires in a specific, unique location. As you move, a different place cell sparks, creating a live dot on your mental map. But that's only half the story. Then there are the grid cells. These incredible neurons create a mental lattice, like a honeycomb pattern, across your environment. It's a coordinate system for your mind. When place cells and grid cells work together, your brain always knows exactly where you are. Scientists first discovered these amazing cells through experiments with animals, some even wearing tiny VR goggles to help us understand how their brains mapped virtual worlds. This elegant teamwork between place cells and grid cells builds our internal maps. Everything you see, a doorway, a tree, a street sign, is converted into coordinates. This system is so powerful that even if you were blindfolded, your brain could subconsciously track your position through a process scientists call path integration. Distances, turns, and even slopes are all automatically logged. Meanwhile, direction cells act like an internal compass, constantly keeping you oriented. It's the same basic system ancient explorers relied on long before satellites. This incredible spatial memory begins to develop when we're just kids, remembering where we left our toys. But as we get older, these delicate neural circuits can begin to weaken. In conditions like Alzheimer's disease, this internal navigation system is often one of the first things to be affected. The initial confusion and disorientation many patients experience often starts with getting lost in familiar spaces, because the brain's internal map is degrading, like streetlights going out one by one. The good news is, we can strengthen this ability. Certain habits act like a workout for your brain's GPS. Strategy games, like chess, grow your spatial muscles by forcing you to visualize and plan moves. Even 3D puzzle games like Tetris can improve your visual spatial fluency. Physical activities, from parkour to simply playing sports, upgrade how your brain processes movement in space. Even the simple act of trying to find your way using a paper map or asking someone for directions forces your brain to build mental models and sharpen its cognitive map. In contrast, over-reliance on digital GPS can weaken this ability as your brain outsources the work of processing routes. This neural navigation isn't unique to humans. Animals have been using similar mapping systems for millennia. Migratory birds cross entire continents without a single piece of technology. Bees perform a complex waggle dance to communicate the precise direction and distance to a food source. Ants even count their own steps to calculate how far they are from their nest. We were so inspired by this biological brilliance that we designed our own technology, like GPS satellites, to mimic it. Your brain builds a map of a new environment within minutes. It anchors to landmarks, which is why businesses use prominent logos and why airports design their signage so carefully. This process is so fundamental that it even influences the design of artificial intelligence. Robots now learn to navigate warehouses using algorithms inspired by our own grid cells. And you can train this part of your brain. Every mistake you make when finding your way strengthens the learning process, with a little spark of dopamine reinforcing the correct path. Your brain is constantly anticipating what's around the next corner, forming mental bookmarks called waypoints. This internal GPS hums away quietly even when you're resting, and you even navigate complex worlds in your dreams. From mapping our neighborhoods to imagining distant galaxies, our spatial logic knows no bounds. Your brain is a living world map, constantly updating. Thanks for watching. If you found this fascinating, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more journeys into the amazing world of your brain.